You know, I've received a medal for my ingenuity in finding a use for you cons. Remember, if you disobey orders, there's a special place in solitary confinement for you. Your so-called right to complain was forfeited the moment you chose to break the law. Okay then, go make yourselves useful. An Ocean Air Force squadron is currently entering Erusian territory for reconnaissance. Due to certain factors, their return route has been changed. The new return route will be through Yinshi Valley, a scenic and rocky karst area. The enemy's radar facilities and anti-aircraft weapons hidden on the mountainside pose a serious threat. Your mission is to destroy them and get our guys out in one piece, even if it puts your own lives in danger. And it is important to remember, they will send up interceptors if you're detected. So you will need to choose something useful in a dogfight. The weather won't be on your side, but you're doing this whether you like it or not. Worry about the squadron's return route, not your own. Your mission is to get them back safely, which I think is the perfect punishment for your crimes.
Aircraft preparations complete. You're cleared to taxi. Spare Squadron, this mission target radar facilities and AA weaponry. They're set up on a rugged terrain, and there's a lot of cloud cover. You will be near thunderclouds. Man, you guys were born unlucky.
Wait, who's the dumbass who came up with this batshit plan?
Just obey orders.
Air Force Base 444 Squadron, this is Cyclops 1. The Cyclops and Strider squadrons currently contain 7 aircraft. Stand by. We'll be arriving shortly.
Understood.
Any surface attacks in this weather? Give me a break, man. Man, I need missions that can help me improve my score, not this crap.
We're low on ammunition. It'll be hard to take on hostiles. We'll have to rely on you guys to make it home.
Cyclops 1, this is Bandog. We need the job done on time.
Bandog? Cool name. Nice working with you, Mr. Guard Dog.
The terrain makes the airstream bumpy. Don't damage those planes. Destruction of target facility is confirmed.
That cheers. The regular force's secret reconnaissance plane is deep inside Erusia. They're investigating the ruins. That's all I know. You sure found out quick. They got a secret weapon, maybe? There's only so much I can find out.
Enough talk. Destruction of target facility confirmed. Mission doesn't require you to talk. Use your head as well as your hands.
Righto.
All targets destroyed, no complaints here.
Caution. Bandits inbound. Here come the UAVs.
We might have crossed the line.
There they are.
Leave this one to our friends.
Wish we'd used that hole to get home, too.
Things don't always go perfectly.
The drones have jumped on the recon team. Our friends aren't equipped for air-to-air. They need our cover. All 444 aircraft, get them out of there. Not even one is to go down. Destroy the UAVs.
That's impossible. I'm not flying in there to help out some assholes who don't know shit about. As they say in my house, there's a thin line between bravery and stupidity. Someone flew into the thunderclouds!
Spare 15 is broken through the thunderclouds. those thunderclouds. All cowards. Go hide in the thunderclouds like Trigger.
Cyclops 2, missile fired at you!
Strider 4, bandit on your 6.
Help by getting in between them and the UAVs.
They don't even have time to check radar.
My tails on fire!
UAVs move swiftly. Watch your tails, guys.
Enemy on me!
We're in the clouds. Spare 15. Recon aircraft are trying to escape nearby.
Got one on my ass.
Cyclops 2, watch your 6.
Spare 15.
Bandog, there are still 5 aircraft in the combat zone. Cyclops 3, evade that missile! Enemy has a rock-on coming.
UAV is set. They're acting funny.
Evading! The lightning short-circuited those drones. How do you like that? Strider 3, get that enemy off your ass!
Dealing with 9Gs is tough, but for those UAVs, it's just another day at the office. Why are we risking our lives to wipe someone else's ass?
Start complaining when you can keep your own nose clean.
Damn it.
Cyclops 3, watch your ass!
Hostile behind me.
Fox 3.
Bandit has a lock.
Strider 3, missile in the air! Evade!
Wiseman 444 Squadron support incoming. Sorry, but I'm using this chance to break off.
Jaeger, look after the survivors.
Roger.
Flank, flank!
Spare 15. UAV destroyed.
I owe you one.
Cyclops 4 has broken off.
Bastard flying
There
just...
you go. Things are looking up. Finally got some good guys in support.
Looks like there's one guy who's got everyone's backs.
Radar confirms Spare 15 has come out of the clouds.
Trigger just flew into a thundercloud without even blinking. Cyclops 3, check your 6.
Trigger's holding up, but we got our hands full.
I'm not sure to fly into a thundercloud. Got it.
Cyclops 3 has broken off. Bandog, it's just me and one more to go.
Spare 15. You're the only one earning any redemption today. Make sure the rest of them stay alive.
You let the devil with 3 SID lines go free after that.
To call someone a devil count. Don't make me laugh.
Cyclops 2 has broken off. All my guys managed to escape. Got big gratitude for you.
Cyclops 1, check your 6! Cyclops 1, missile!
So I just gotta look at the support. Just one fighter. Can't get him to overshoot.
Locked on, bandit.
Cyclops 1 is hit!
Don't hit, but still functional.
Spare 15 launching missile.
Hell, they don't even have a formation.
Cyclops 1 is breaking off. He could have broken off any time if he was by himself. Spare 15. All UAVs in the vicinity confirmed destroyed.
Nice teamwork. Thanks. Who is that? Tell him I'm grateful.
Copy that, Cyclops 1. Spare squadron. Mission is complete. Return to base. Wait a minute. Hold it.
Oh, give me a break. You have more chores for us?
Spare 8, champ. Bogey approaching fast from the rear. All available units support Spare 8.
I don't need any support. This is all mine. Damn it.
He's glued to my tail. Still not firing. I ain't afraid of it. Spare 8, no dogfighting. Negative. I'm not letting this slide. Woohoo!
You could have done that sooner. I want to understand.
or stab the enemy. Yeah, shot down Champ. He was toying with him.
Spare 10 lost. Another one. One recon aircraft lost. What's with this guy? That's an Su-30. All spare squadron aircraft provide support for Cyclops and Strider. Keep the bandit off of them.
Dang it, that's not possible.
Get in there with that monster, Spare 15. We're gonna lose more friendlies.
Blast some force craft flying out of bounds.
Those damn cowards bailing on us?
I just sent back the damaged craft. We only need guys we can use. Spare 15, Spare 11, from an element to take up the rear.
Forget it.
Trigger's taking the beast head on. You two deal with support.
So this is where tabloid bows out. Shit. Roger that. Will do.
Soul 2, Soul 3. They've got 2 rear guard. The better one's mine.
Spare 15, Fox 2.
Don't call me that.
Soul 56.
Shaking bandit.
Spare 15, caution. If your plane gets beat up, you're a sitting duck.
You guys are goddamn flying wizard.
Nice. Bandit hit. Spare 15 got him.
Warning. System malfunction.
Soul 1, please respond. What's your status? My status? Well, I'm a little excited.
Go get him.
Warning. System malfunction. Warning. System malfunction.
Soul 1, moving to assist. Do your jobs and I'll do mine.
Bandits in the clouds. Chase them down. You've got this.
What? You see that color? Wings flying?
It's extra X for sure.
The pilot of the experimental squadron's X-plane.
Soul 2, this is Soul 1. Soul 2 here, what's up? Doesn't not connect. That wasn't the plan.
Wiseman, we don't want to mess with this guy. It's clear by the way he flies. Way out of my league.
Exactly the man we didn't want to run into. Jaeger, if it comes down to it, we'll act as a shield. Just get my guys out of here.
Understood.
You're telling me there's only 2 craft taking on the orange guy?
No. Just one's taking him on.
No way. I wouldn't last a minute.
The enemy's in the clouds. Follow them, Spare 15. Do something or the entire recon squadron could go down.
Do not engage. If it gets close, just run.
Copy that. Who's gonna do that anyway?
He dodged again. Interesting. 3 white lines. Do they signify something? He's still gonna walk. Soul 1, this is Soul 2. My status is fine. Do not interfere. The clouds are moving in. Let's return to base. Affirmative.
Bandit is retreating. He managed to survive somehow.
Trigger, kindness gets you killed.
Hey, guard dog. Who's the guy who worked his ass off at the rear?
The biggest dumbass in the unit.
Makes sense. Only an idiot would be brave enough to pull off those moves.
I'll guide you back to Air Force Base 444, though I doubt you have enough gas to make it.
Appreciate the help. Will it be at the base?
I wouldn't get involved if I were you.
Runway is clear. You have permission to land. You made it this far, don't screw up now. 3,000 meters. Too fast. Lower your airspeed. Bank left. 1,500 meters. Heading is good. Stay on course. You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing. At least you're down. Careful with the aircraft next time. Your work's still far from done. Stand by for further orders.
The crew said the enemy had one mean son of a bitch flying for him. Our team had a few Air Force hot dogs, real experienced pilots. But this guy swooped in like a hawk, locked on, and took them all out in the blink of an eye. Reminds me of a story Gramps told me once. He said a little while before he retired from active duty, he saw an enemy fighter wipe out an entire formation right in front of him. It was like seeing how a shark works when it's going after its dinner. This enemy pilot stalked Gramps' pals from below, just like how a shark would. Then one by one, he put the bite on them. Sounds like what happened to our guys today. Kinda surprised so many made it back alive. I bet when they saw what was going on, they broke formation and left their buddies to the shark. Hang on. There's 3 extra planes here. They're foreigners too.
Spare Squadron, this mission...
You returned without permission and failed as escorts. So how about you rethink your value while in solitary? Take them away. After all, we have to get a favorable report out of them. I've spent enough of my time being the commander of some worthless penal unit.
I had a chance to talk to one of the pilots that escaped back here, so I took it. Apparently, 2 of our planes took the enemy on alone. They covered the Allies so they could retreat. The hell kind of idiot does a thing like that? The last pilot to land back at the base was that scrawny anarchist dude. He always had this dumb grin on his face, like he didn't give a damn about whatever he did to get thrown in here with the rest of us. Was he the one who went gung-ho? I bought him a drink later. After the usual small talk, I turned the topic around to the mission. For an anarchist, he struck me as a bit weird. Nothing like what I expected. He talked a mile a minute and kept going on and on about library books. Not encyclopedias, those cheesy adventure novels you read in high school. Nothing against those. I like a good story myself once in a while. But I wasn't here to talk books.
I remember that day well. Amidst the swirling clouds, the fighter squadron was trying to help its allies reach safety.
He's pretty foolish, isn't he?
I thought so too. Suddenly, a highly skilled enemy fighter squadron appeared and began picking them off at the edges. One by one, they fell right out of the sky.
Although, I guess there was nobody around that was even more foolish to go to their aid then. So you simply watch things unfold from a distance.
Yeah. I mean, who would have ever thought that I'd just go and follow him straight into the enemy squadron like that?
After what felt like decades, I finally got to the info I was looking for. He wasn't the guy. He said he was just following his wingman's lead and managed not to die somehow. The hero on this mission was the new guy. The one that killed Harling. How did you feel?
I'm still kind of shaken up, actually. But you know, I do feel a certain sense of pride, too.
He really is foolish, isn't he?
Yep, he sure is.
I went to the hangar to have myself a closer look at Trigger's plane. I knew that burnt smell. That's what happens when an engine's been driven to its limit. This pilot was a hot dog. From now on, I was gonna keep my eye on this idiot. From a distance, though. I didn't want to get too tight with someone who was a better pilot than my dad. Even so, I decided to give this guy's plane a little bit of the old Avril magic touch. He needed all the help he could get.
Attention! If you disobeyed orders in the previous mission, line up over there. You won't disobey as not test my patience. The biggest threat to our forces is the enemy's enormous swarm of drones. In order for our forces to penetrate deep into Erusian territory, we'll need to clear a path. You will destroy the enemy's fuel plant. HQ has found evidence that fuel is being moved intermittently inland from a refinery at the harbor in Artiglio. It's likely they're supplying fuel for the various drone bases. Those of you whose food privileges were taken away already know how this goes. We silence the drones by taking their fuel. Enter via the estuary, take out their AA, destroy the fuel points on both sides of the river and their oil tankers. Remember, you're not bona fide military. You're expendable.
Convicts, stand by at the front.
Champ went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite. Coward. You don't want to talk, running off with your tail between your legs? I wasn't running away, I was retreating. Well, I can't say I blame you. It was hell out there. Man, I'm not in the mood for this shit today. I'm gonna blow stuff up to let off steam. Target in sight. I see a lot of oil tanks. Small warships. There's plenty of buildings, too.
Destroy everything in sight.
I appreciate the simplicity of the operation. They don't look like military.
You think you look anything like military?
Part2. Whoa.
There's 15 targets destroyed.
Damn! That's what I call fireworks.
I've got more bad news. The megastorm at Nessa 2 that formed a few days ago is approaching RAO.
No time to smell the roses then. A fighter pilot needs to fight. Missions like this are too easy.
Another one popped.
Burn, bitches!
Are you guys all nuts? I thought at least one of you was dead.
This beats being stuck at the penal bay.
It's like watching a fireworks display.
Burn, baby, burn. Somebody help! You see people are trapped inside.
Suck on that!
Missile incoming! Break!
Trigger has destroyed the target.
Quietly plugging away. You're the only sane one here.
I was right. We're no proper military. Enough with the holier than thou act tablet. I belong in the penal units. Trigger, you belong here even more than I do. It's all about where you're from and it's training. keeps dragging on.
Here he goes.
It's all because countries exist. Shouting that and throwing a rock, so it got me in here.
Now you have free meals and a warm bed. You should thank our good citizens.
Look at that oil, just burn up the sea.
Spare 15. Missile away. 2 minutes remaining.
That's what the anti-air guns are for.
Trigger eliminated a target.
Vehicle down. Confirmed kill on 80 gun.
Trigger, missile incoming.
The oil tank! Shit! There's no way we can extinguish it! Bandit acquired.
I can fix them all there.
Their cargo's just fish hooks now.
Bandit on your rear.
Trigger eliminated a target.
Why are we getting hit after reinforcements came?
Dust cloud is entering the area of operations. Finish your work if you want to stay out of solitary. 1 minute remaining. Bombs away. Fox 2, Fox 2.
I'm spiked, requesting assistance.
There aren't enough interceptors!
Locked on target. 30 seconds remaining. Target destroyed.
Missile coming at you. Move it.
I don't know what they were keeping in there, but it's all ashes now.
In gun range. Looking good.
I'll take jobs like this any day.
Megastorm and Nessa 2 is about to arrive.
Right. Bring out the trucks. Make sure the routes are split. Take every drop of fuel you can carry.
It looks like some oil tankers loaded with oil got away. HQ saw them on satellite. Burned down everything that turns up.
Why are they popping on and off the radar?
Sand clouds. Sand breaks up here and there. That's when radar picks them up. If you detect something, strike fast.
Staring at my radar and trolling? This is not my style.
Even in sand, you can lock on if you get close enough.
Are you sure you can trust that intel?
Easy for you to say.
You guys do whatever you want. I'm going off by myself. Okay, if you think that's for the best.
Tanker truck destroyed. Make sure you wipe them all out.
Take that.
Eyes like a jackal, Trigger.
Vehicle down. The rising smoke marks their graves.
Nice sentiment, Band Dog.
Chase it down, dimwit. Spare squadron, a new enemy is approaching. Bearing 350 from the reference point.
They're coming from the north. Did they pick up Count's aircraft? Wait a sec, don't go blaming me.
They appear to be Erusian drones.
More UAVs? Why are they always after us?
The mission stays the same. Destroy the tankers.
There's no way we can chase the damn tankers now. They're coming.
You're out of yourself.
Cat doesn't have enough lives to carry out your orders.
Do your duty and take out the tankers.
Where are the tankers?
Got one on radar. Moving.
In gun range. Missile inbound. Evade.
This is Spare 11. UAV down. We got one. Nice kill, Trigger.
Don't forget, you're trying to take down the tankers.
On 115.
Have you forgotten what happens to deserters? I'll send you out to dig up landmines with your bare hands.
I'm sticking around. You don't want that political offender jackass is still alive, don't you? Trigger! Give me a hand! Higher chance of living with him. Don't you go doing a tabloid on me.
Trigger splashed a fifth bandit. He might get them all. I ain't losing to no drone. Seven UAVs down.
Guess there's less of them now. Glad I decided to stick around. UAVs are in the way. Take them out.
Hold up.
Tanker confirmed eliminated.
You can't run from us.
Keep going. Burn it all.
Hold up. Missile.
Weapon system's acting up. I can't fight like this. I'm gonna break off. There he goes, running away. And he's who drew the drones here. Say what you want. Have fun with your new friends.
Target destroyed. You can't stick around forever. Find those targets.
He's too quick.
Target detected on radar.
Target confirmed. Near full band. Dig around.
Trigger trashed the target.
Woo! Trigger again?
Missile.
It's really burning. That was some primo jet fuel.
Nah, jet fuel doesn't ignite that easily. That was standard gas.
How about taking targets down instead of flapping your gums?
Missile.
That cheers me up. Not that I give a rat's ass. You sound like you know something. I don't just give intel away for free.
Spare 15. Target destroyed.
One more truck down. Drop them all.
Ignore the UAVs and go after the mission targets. 5 minutes remaining.
We can't attack the surface when our lives are on the line.
Drown out. I got no vision.
If we follow the tankers, our tails will be exposed. I guess I'll pick off the guys going after Trigger.
Missile coming at you. You want to die?
They pave desert highways nicely, you know? People drive fast to avoid bandits in the desert.
Got a target on radar. Trigger, it's near your position. Target is down. Well done.
Uncovered another one.
That's a lot of fuel up in smoke. But there could be more hiding somewhere. Understood. HQ sent a message. That was the last one. All aircraft return to base. Burning up all those tankers will starve their drones for a while.
I'm still alive.
Stick with Trigger and you'll make it. Worked like a charm.
If you think that's all you need to survive, you might as well get your last rites now.
Exactly, that was all dumb luck. Wait, you were in earshot, Count?
Must have been straining to hear from high altitude.
Seems you've learned nothing in the sky, Count.
Well, yeah, it's not like there's anything I can learn from Trigger. went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite. The coward. You don't want to talk, running off with your tail between your legs? I wasn't running away, I was retreating. Well, I can't say I blame you. It was hell out there. Man, I'm not in the mood for this shit today. I'm gonna blow stuff up to let off steam. Target in sight. I see a lot of oil tanks. Boats, warships. There's plenty of buildings, too.
Destroy everything in sight.
I appreciate the simplicity of the operation. They don't look like military.
You think you look anything like military?
Part 2.
Spare 15 target destroyed.
Damn! That's what I call fireworks.
I've got more bad news. The megastorm in Nessa 2 that formed a few days ago is approaching RAO.
No time to smell the roses, then. A fighter pilot needs to fight. Missions like this are too easy.
Another one pop.
Burn, bitches!
Are you guys all nuts? I thought at least one of you was dead. This beat's being stuck in the field, babe.
It's like watching a fireworks display.
Burn, baby, burn.
Somebody help! You see people are trapped inside!
Stuck on me.
Missile incoming! Right!
Trigger has destroyed the target.
Why are we plugging away? Think you're the only sane one here.
Bandog is right. We're no proper military. Enough with the holier than thou act, Talon. I belong in the PLU. Trigger, you belong here even more than I do. It's all about where you're from.
Nessa 2 entering AO in 3 minutes.
Shit, we're out of time.
Confirmed kill on AA gun.
I'm taking fire! Still trying to hit me!
Jackpot. Trigger full of oil.
Get the ships out of here! Before they're blown up!
Hey, Trigger, why do you think this stupid war keeps dragging on?
Here he goes.
It's all because countries exist.
Right!
Shouting that and throwing a rock is what got me in here.
Now you have free meals and a warm bed. You should thank our good citizens.
Attack it!
Look at that oil. Just burn up the sea.
Spare 15. Missile away. 2 minutes remaining.
That's what the anti-air guns are for.
Trigger eliminated the target.
Vehicle down. Confirmed kill on AA gun.
Trigger, missile incoming!
The oil tank! Shit! There's no way we can extinguish it! Bandit acquired.
We both show his hand. I can see them all day.
And their target is just a mission here now.
Bandit on your rear.
Trigger eliminated the target.
Why are we getting hit after reinforcements came?
Dust cloud is entering the area of operations. Finish your work if you want to stay out of solitary. 1 minute remaining. Bombs away. Box 2.
I'm spiked, requesting assistance.
There aren't enough interceptors!
Locked on target. 30 seconds remaining. Target destroyed.
Missile coming at you. Move it.
I don't know what they were keeping in there, but it's all ashes now.
In gun range. Looking good.
I'll take jobs like this any day.
Megastorm and Nessa 2 is about to arrive.
Right. Bring out the trucks. Make sure their routes are split. Take every truck of fuel you can carry.
It looks like some oil tankers loaded with oil got away. HQ saw them on satellite. Burned down everything that turns up.
Why are they popping on or off the radar?
Sand clouds. Sand breaks up here and there. That's when radar picks them up. If you detect something, strike fast.
Staring at my radar and trolling? This is not my style.
Even in sand, you can lock on if you get close enough.
Are you sure you can trust that intel?
Easy for you to say.
You guys do whatever you want. I'm going off by myself. Okay, if you think that's for the best.
Tanker truck destroyed. Make sure you wipe them all out.
Take that.
Eyes on your jackal, Trigger.
Vehicle down. The rising smoke marks their graves.
Nice sentiment, Bandog.
Chase it down, dimwit. Spare squadron, a new enemy is approaching. Bearing 350 from the reference point.
They're coming from the north. Did they pick up Count's aircraft? Wait a sec, don't go blaming me.
They appear to be Erusian drones.
More UAVs? Why are they always after us?
The mission stays the same. Destroy the tankers.
There's no way we can chase the damn tankers now. They're coming.
You're out of your goddamn mind.
A cat doesn't have enough lives to carry out your orders.
Do your duty and take out the tankers.
Where are the tankers?
Got one on radar. Moving.
Locked. In gun range. Missile inbound. Evade.
This is Spare 11. UAV down. We got one. Nice kill, Trigger.
Don't forget, you're trying to take down the tankers.
Listening on CH-115.
Have you forgotten what happens to deserters? I'll send you out to dig up landmine with your bare hands.
I'm sticking around. You know why that physical offender jackass is still alive, don't you? Trigger, give me a hand! Higher chance of living with him. Don't you go doing a tabloid on me.
Trigger's flashed a fifth bandit. He might get them all. I ain't losing to no drone. Seven UAVs down.
Guess there's less of them now. Glad I decided to stick around. UAVs are in the way. Take them out.
Tanker confirmed eliminated.
You can't run from us.
Keep going. Burn it all.
Weapon system's acting up. I can't fight like this. I'm gonna break off. There he goes, running away. And he's who drew the drones here. Say what you want. Have fun with your new friends.
You can't stick around forever. Find those targets.
He's too quick.
Got it! What is this bullshit? Target detected on radar.
Target confirmed near full band. Dig around.
Trigger trashed the target.
Woo! Trigger again? It was burning. That was some primo jet fuel.
Nah, jet fuel doesn't ignite that easily. That was standard gasoline.
How about taking targets down instead of flapping your gums?
That cheers me up. Not that I give a rat's ass. You sound like you know something. I don't just give intel away for free.
Spare 15, target destroyed.
One more truck down. Top them all.
Ignore the UAVs and go after the mission targets. 5 minutes remaining.
We can't attack the surface when our lives are on the line.
Ground out. I got no vision.
All the tankers, our tails will be exposed. I guess I'll pick off the guys going after Trigger.
Missile coming at you. You want to die?
They pave desert highways nicely, you know? People drive fast to avoid bandits in the desert.
Got a target on radar. Trigger, it's near your position. Target is down. Well done.
Uncovered another one.
That's a lot of fuel up in smoke, but there could be more hiding somewhere. Understood. HQ sent a message. That was the last one. All aircraft return to base. Burning up all those tankers will starve their drones for a while.
I'm still alive.
Stick with Trigger and you'll make it. Worked like a charm.
If you think that's all you need to survive, you might as well get your last rites now.
Exactly, that was all dumb luck. Wait, you were in earshot, Count?
Must have been straining to hear from high altitude.
Seems you've learned nothing in the sky, Count.
Well, yeah, it's not like there's anything I can learn from Trigger. Champ went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite. The coward. You don't want to talk, running off with your tail between your legs. I wasn't running away, I was retreating. Well, I can't say I blame you. It was hell out there. Man, I'm not in the mood for this shit today. I'm gonna blow stuff up to let off steam. Target in sight. I see a lot of oil tanks. Boats, more warships. There's plenty of buildings, too.
Destroy everything in sight.
I appreciate the simplicity of the operation. They don't look like military.
You think you look anything like military?
Part 2. Whoa.
Square 14 target destroyed.
Damn! That's what I call fireworks.
Yeah.
I've got more bad news. The megastorm and Nessa 2 that formed a few days ago is approaching our AO.
No time to smell the roses, then. A fighter pilot needs to fight. Missions like this are too easy.
Another one popped.
Take this. Burn, bitches!
Are you guys all nuts? I thought at least one of you was safe. This beat's being stuck in the penal bay.
It's like watching a fireworks display.
Burn, baby, burn.
Somebody help! These people are trapped inside!
Stuck on there.
Missile incoming! Right!
Trigger has destroyed the target.
Trigger, just quietly plugging away. You're the only sane one here.
I was right. We're no proper military. Enough with the holier-than-thou act tabloid. I belong in the BU. Trigger, you belong here more than I do. It's all about where you're from.
Minutes remaining. Vanessa 2 entering AO in 3 minutes.
Shit, we're out of time.
Message guys, easy on me.
Confirmed kill on AA gun.
I'm taking fire! Don't try getting it!
Jackpot. Taker full of oil.
Get the ships out of here before they blow up! The enemy's on free.
Hey, Trigger, why do you think this stupid war keeps dragging on?
Here he goes.
It's all because countries exist. Shouting that and throwing a rock is what got me in here.
Now you have free meals and a warm bed. You should thank our good citizens.
Look at that oil, just burn up the sea.
Spare 15 clock. Missile away. 2 minutes remaining.
That's what the anti-air guns are for.
Trigger eliminated the target.
Vehicle down. Confirmed kill on AA gun.
Trigger, missile incoming.
The oil tank! Shit! There's no way we can extinguish it! Bandit acquired.
I can fix them all day.
Their target is just fish food now.
Bandit on your rear.
Front shoot!
Trigger eliminated the target.
Why are we getting hit after reinforcements came?
Dust cloud is entering the area of operations. Finish your work if you want to stay out of solitary. 1 minute remaining. Bombs away. Fox 2, Fox 2.
I'm spiked, requesting assistance.
There aren't enough interceptors!
Locked on target. 30 seconds remaining. Target destroyed.
Missile coming at you. Move it.
I don't know what they were keeping in there, but it's all ashes now.
Gun down. In gun range. Looking good.
I'll take jobs like this any day.
Megastorm Inessa 2 is about to arrive.
Right. Bring out the trucks. Make sure their routes are split. Take every drop of fuel you can carry.
It looks like some oil tankers loaded with oil got away. HQ saw them on satellite. Burned down everything that turns up.
Why are they popping on and off of radar?
Sand clouds. Sand breaks up here and there. That's when radar picks them up. If you detect something, strike fast.
Staring at my radar and trolling? This is not my style.
Even in sand, you can lock on if you get close enough.
Are you sure you can trust that intel?
Easy for you to say.
You guys do whatever you want. I'm going off by myself. Okay, if you think that's for the best.
Tanker truck destroyed. Make sure you wipe them all out.
Take that.
Eyes like a jackal, Trigger.
Vehicle down. The rising smoke marks their graves.
Nice sentiment, Bad Dog.
Damn, the truck is vanished into the dust.
Chase it down, dimwit. Spare squadron, a new enemy is approaching. Bearing 350 from the reference point.
They're coming from the north. Did they pick up Count's aircraft? Wait a sec, don't go blaming me.
They appear to be Erusian drones.
More UAVs? Why are they always after us?
The mission stays the same. Destroy the tankers.
There's no way we can chase the damn tankers now. They're coming.
You're out of your goddamn mind.
A cat doesn't have enough lives to carry out your orders.
Do your duty and take out the tankers.
Enemy has a lock. Where are the tankers?
Got one on radar. Moving.
Locked. In gun range. Missile inbound. Evade.
This is Spare 11. UAV down. We got one. Nice kill, Trigger.
Don't forget, you're trying to take down the tankers.
Switching on Cage 115.
Have you forgotten what happens to deserters? I'll send you...
The mission was a success. There's nothing else I need to say. Dismissed. So it looks like we're getting attention from above. If any credit is due, it should come to me. Prisoners deserve nothing. It seems headquarters is starting to view some of you in the penal unit as a valid military force. Or at least that's what the rumors are saying. But that's bullshit. The only reason you're here is to atone for your crimes by carrying out missions.
Well, you sit on your ass and get medals.
You, solitary, now. Okay, on to the briefing. In this mission, you're going into Erusian territory. We know the Erusian Forces communications facility to the north in the Waiapolo Mountains is linked to the swarm of drones. Your mission is critical. You will destroy the facility and then weaken those drones. As it's important, the enemy won't go down without a fight. The area is watched over by spy satellites. If discovered, expect AA missiles. Unless you have a death wish, you must use the clouds for cover around the sides and base of the mountains. Use the clouds to hide from their satellites, and you just might have a chance to shake off their missiles. If you do find a missile on your tail, head to the clouds and pray. Let the missile kill you or crash into the rocks. That much freedom I will give.
It's time to get busy, convicts. Proceed with your mission now.
The enemy is watching from above. Stay in or below the clouds to keep hidden. That means no missiles. Even you should understand that.
Talk about an enclosed space.
What's more enclosed than solitary? Commence operation. That's your target radar. Destroy the anti-air weapons around it, too.
Enemies are attacking! Enemy aircraft are heading this way! Just drive them away. Chase them upward. Lead them into the missiles.
Caution.
What if the radar isn't under a cloud?
Destroy it, and then scurry for cover if you value your life.
I thought you'd say that.
Destroy radar sites. You're still under satellite observation. Watch out for missiles.
Feels like I'm being watched by a pack of bandogs.
Their missiles are guided by a combination of the satellite and the radar facility. So if the radar facility is destroyed, Their missiles should stop hitting their targets.
Are you sure you can trust that intel?
Who knows? Only one way to find out.
I'm starting to feel guilty about leaving everything to trigger.
In that case, use yourself as a decoy for the surface-to-air missiles.
Shit.
Fox 2. You're in plain view, Spare 15. Get back to the clouds. Radar site confirmed, destroyed. However, not all radars have been taken out. The satellite's still in operation.
They sure aren't making things easy for us. Damn it, they're making us do something, but just what? It's a dangerous operation, but it's better than running through a minefield blind, I guess. You're so naive, Tabloid. What we're doing is exactly like running through a minefield blind.
Silence. If you've got time to yap, you're not doing your job right.
Got in using a trick any amateur could think of. Picked up a bunch of intel.
Full man, that's your second strike. There won't be a third. Cancel alert. Remember that satellite is up there.
Locked on. This one is mine.
Here comes the anti-air missile. Targeting gun range. Fire.
You're best shaking off missiles by going into the clouds.
Spare 15 locked. Target destroyed. 2 to go.
I got my hands on a password, and after some digging around, I found a bunch of stuff.
I'm not sure you understand what you're saying, Spare 6.
I'll let you in on it when we're home, Bad Dog. In this war, intel is a life or death matter.
I think you might be right.
Trigger has destroyed the target.
Spare 15, missile incoming. No, you're using them to fight. Fox 2, Fox 2.
Kill on target confirmed. I almost got hit by AA fire.
Here comes the anti-air missile. Spare 15 locked. Hide in the clouds, Spare 15. Missile, evade. Fox 2. Into the clouds. Missile. Radar site destroyed. Show the last one the same hospitality. Missile incoming. Spare 15. Evade.
They don't have anywhere to run. Pick them off!
You're in the clouds.
The enemy is packing a lot of anti-air weaponry. I know. I can't focus on attacking like this.
All targets destroyed. That's the last of the radar sites we needed to destroy. That probably put a stop to their satellite's missile guidance capabilities. Someone fly above the clouds.
How about you do it?
I like the sound of that.
You can do the exercise.
Wait a minute. Hold it.
What's going on, Bandog?
This is the Air Force Base 444 Squadron. What is your affiliation?
Nobody told me there was this many nearby. Incoming Allied fighters. Respond.
The regular forces don't want anything to do with the penal base.
Hey, they have radar lock.
The IFF says they're allies. Whoa, time out. Tell me they're barrier troops. Someone's on me. Is he an enemy? Evade!
Ocean fighters do not attack! Shit! These guys aren't allies!
Are they spoofing our IFF?
Modern IFF connects to our strategic system via satellites. It can't be decoded.
What the hell?
What about markings and craft type?
There's no time.
Information regarding IFFs is top secret. There's no way they can make it fake.
The enemy show no mercy.
At this rate, no one's going to get out alive. All aircraft head into the clouds. Get out of the enemy sight.
And then what? Hey, the enemy's working in coordination. Who's on my tail? Is it an enemy? All aircraft, gather around me. I mean Trigger. What? Bandog, can you register Trigger and the blips around him as friendlies?
What are you thinking? What good is that?
What other choice do we have?
Sure.
All right, all aircraft, form up on Trigger, nice and tight. Bandog, it's on you.
Full band, what's your location?
The tail end.
Understood. I've sent new ID data. Enemies will be marked as enemies.
Yeah, my radar display's been updated.
Shoot them all down.
On them!
No way I'm dying out here.
This is the penal unit. I decide when you die.
Shit! Trigger, they have a lock on you.
Locked. Projectile incoming.
New blips on radar.
Tell us what's happening. Come on!
Damn it, not right now.
That doesn't sound good.
Air contact incoming at high speed. It's too fast to be an aircraft.
It's not an aircraft. What is it?
What do we do? What's going on?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here it comes.
Son of a bitch!
That shockwave!
My aircraft's gonna break up!
That was close. I owe you,
Huh?
Spare 12.
Incoming transmission from HQ. Their weapon is codenamed Helios. It's a long-range missile carried by arsenal birds.
Arsenal birds?
Why are they aiming for us?
Sending over the predicted impact zone. It's coming in hot.
Damn, you're working quick today, Bandog.
Get too chatty and you'll die. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Don't get caught!
How can they fire like that when they've got allies in the airspace? Don't they care about the pilots?
There are a few targets remaining. Concentrate. Shoot down remaining hostiles. Spare 15, Fox 2.
I appreciate the help. There's a lock on Trigger's burn.
Count. 1 to go. Go get him.
1 to go. Where is it?
Count.
Rhino, this is it. All right, I got the last one.
Oh, yeah! No, I thought you dirty bacon.
Damn it! God damn it! Why is this? What? Full band?
What the hell? Full band's down. Friendly fire? Didn't we get all the bandits?
Full band got tagged as an enemy.
What?
You did that on purpose, Band Dog.
Did what?
Don't play dumb. Full band.
It was an accident. It got out of control. Return to base.
Son of a bitch!
The enemy is watching from above. Stay in or below the clouds to keep hidden. That means no missiles. Even you lot should understand that.
The mission was a success. There's nothing else I need to say. Dismissed. Hold on, Count. It looks like your kill numbers are going... You know what happens by giving false reports. Anyway, I'm getting the hell out of this dump. And when I do, their kill count...
Suddenly, we were being treated like a regular unit. We've been ordered to pack everything up and move the base further inland. We even got a transport plane. The funny thing is, no one here remembers I've got a bum leg and, oh, that I'm not a soldier. Take a look at the map. There's an island on the other side of Yuja our Marines landed on. The space elevator's not too far from there. They tell us the airfield's being used as a base to support the elevator. Not sure if I trust that intel. Anyway, the transport plane's gonna drop us there, without any fighters to cover us. Some genius thought we could commandeer the enemy's jets they left in the hangars, and use those to fight. Y'all aren't real soldiers, they said. Any other day we'd be using you lowlifes to go out and dig up landmines. And prisoners don't get guns. You'll just have to make do with whatever we give you and like it. A phone. They don't let us prisoners near them. But with all the hustle and bustle of moving the base, they forgot to lock this one up. Looks like an antique. I lost my right for a phone call ever since I was arrested and locked up. It's trippy to think that I can just hook it up, dial a number, and talk to someone from my own country. Planning escapes ain't all I'm good at. I'm plenty good at remembering phone numbers, too. A little while later, I headed over to HQ. You must know.
We did get a call direct from command. That pipe, what exactly are you doing with it?
My grandfather had a lot of friends in the Air Force from his time as a lieutenant. My point? Well, you're going to set out in your own special aircraft. Then you'll send everybody else off in the wrong direction while you head somewhere else.
All right, fine. But just you and you alone. You're the only one allowed on board. Besides, there's only one seat left.
I said cool. That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
Attention, I've received a communication from the General Staff Office. It seems your ability to carry out missions has gotten the attention of the higher-ups. All of you have been pardoned. The Ocean Air Force Base 444 Squadron is now officially legit. In celebration, you are to join the operation to take back the base on Tyler Island in southwestern Usea. The battle is underway, and the airport to the south has been reclaimed. However, fighting with the remaining forces in the north is still active. You will all be stationed at the airport. The battle is not letting up. We expect extensive losses to all involved. Still, the fact that we've gained new ground is a blessing. My time as CO of the penal base is over. All command personnel, including myself, are being moved to a base in far eastern Usea. However, we will be stopping to refuel in Bulgurdarest. It's in Erusian territory, with close ties to Osea. Even if we detour, we will still have to fly through Erusian airspace in the end. And that is where we will need you ex-cons to come in. I've selected a number of you with mission experience to provide support. That's all. Dismissed. Hey, Trigger, wait right there. Though I'm not entirely happy with the arrangement, you are going to provide support. The drones might attack again. If they do, protect my aircraft with your life. If the General Staff Office requested you, your ass would have been sent to Tyler Island. You were covered in Harling's blood behind the scenes. You breathe in a way I don't like, and I'll shoot you out of the damn sky.
Aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
Spare 15, this is the control tower. The runway is clear. You are cleared for takeoff. The base commander's transport craft has taken off. It's flying alongside Spare 2. Well, Trigger, this is where we part ways. I hope we meet again in different squadrons. Spare 15, takeoff confirmed. Spare 15, altitude restriction lifted.
So the liaison plane left without me. Yeah, I know. I'm heading into hell. Whatever. If the con's here and the dumbass prison guards are going, why shouldn't I? I'm no angel. I mean, my old man died playing hero, and all I do is hate him for it. It ain't gonna be a picnic, that's for sure. Adios, you damn fool.
Is simple. Kill anyone trying to kill the commander, even if they're one of us.
Like how you killed Full Band?
It was an accident, so shut up.
Give me that. I'll do the talking. This is Base Commander McKenzie. I want you idiots to understand the gravity of this operation. My orders take priority. That's it.
Sure wish our cargo would shut up. The enemy's using anti-air weapons. Don't freak out. Keep your shit together.
Be on the lookout for camouflage SAM sites. Seek and destroy.
Caution. Pull up.
SAM site confirmed. Down. Stay alert.
Damn, they're firing surface-to-air missiles at me.
Find those targets.
Righto.
New SAM site. There are more than we expected. This is Band Dog. SAM site's located. Eliminate them.
Fire and support. We'll deal with the big one later.
SAM site's detected. Keep the commander safe. I don't want to deal with the mess.
Well, we can sleep in for once.
Rover 1 has taken some damage, but can still fly.
Damaged? Take out the goddamn missile and there'd be no damage.
SAM site's located.
Flares now! Missiles are coming!
Another SAM spotted. Bandits closing in. Determined hostile. Intercept.
The General Staff Office seems to have the impression you didn't kill Harley, Trigger. Record at destination will reopen your case. Successfully carry out this mission, and it'll give a good impression.
SAM site spotted. Eliminated.
This is School 3. Enemy transport support spotted and confirmed.
Sending backup. We're clear to engage. The radar's lit up. Fire. They know we're here.
Enemy destroyed. Continue with escort.
Flying as an escort makes me feel like I'm all tied down.
Another SAM. Clean it up. 40 kilometers remain.
Escorts that go down do so in honorable service, worthy of my praise.
The next missile will down your craft, so watch your tail.
Band Dog, it's up to you to make sure the support stays in the air.
Trigger, count. Roper 1 is exposed to anti-air fire.
Separate the support.
Aim for the large transport.
Bandits incoming. Engage and destroy. Good. Enemy aircraft's eliminated.
Yikes. I forgot about the transport. Is it still flying?
Roper 1 is exposed to anti-air fire. Kilometers to destination. You're about halfway. squadron. SAM site's located. Take him out.
I see the city. Once we're over the border, we're safe. Hurry up!
Bandits inbound. Don't get distracted. Just a little further.
Engage! The enemy's running us first!
Situation report. Something's happening. The situation is strictly here. Don't let your men do anything stupid. Attention Erusian aircraft. You are approaching Bulgarian airspace. Change your heading. Hands off while they're in Erusian airspace. Osia is our brother nation. We should help them. Do not fire. Civilians can use aggressive action as an excuse to invade.
Spare 2, spare 15. Bandits closing in on Rover 1. Intercept and engage.
Bandog, I see enemy aircrafts. They're right on us. Call our escorts back. Should be easy. Count looks promising. He's got a good combat record.
Rover 1 hit by a missile.
Bandog, get some support in there fast. Tell them I requested it.
There's no time. 2 aircraft will have to do.
Flares. Release all the flares.
Look below. Is that a wall? They built a wall along the border. They're nuts. They're imposing their independence on everyone, like it or not. Bandits confirmed down. Arriving shortly at destination. Trigger, there's a breath of fresh air having you out here.
You hear that, Trigger?
In our squadron, even the good pilots were criminals. You don't stink like them, Trigger.
Looks like not all guard dogs have a good sense of smell. Trigger's got the worst criminal record out of all of us.
Count, you were convicted of fraud. You sure as hell don't live up to your name.
Save your sermons for someone who cares, preacher.
You wouldn't understand, Count. Not until you take a good look in the mirror. Arrived at destination. Rover 1, report your situation. If everything's fine, prepare to land.
Ah, would you look at that? Support has kept me alive. This is significant for all of our forces. I've left my mark by proving the penal unit's ability as a usable military
All
force.
aircraft caution. Bogies.
Fun ain't over yet.
Unidentified aircraft. They're fast. Real fast.
What?
It closed in fast.
Unknown considered hostile. Respond to the situation. Protect Rover 1.
Spare 15, engage. Take down the bandits. Spare 2, support Rover 1 and escort the craft to safety.
Wilco, I was just about to ask if I could do that myself.
Trigger, keep that guy away from here. What is that thing? Keep it away from this aircraft.
Bandit hit. Still active. The bandit evaded a missile. How'd they manage that?
Trigger's movements are insane. Damn, buddy. What the hell does he want? He's got his ACM down, but something's off.
Spare 2, stay alert. When you get there, the responsibility's on you.
Negative.
aircraft. You are in our airspace. Leave immediately.
He's ignoring warnings. Who does he think he is?
Spare 15. The enemy has a pattern to their movements. There will be an opening. Don't let them out of your sights. Bandit lost, confirmed down. Clear skies all round. Spare 15. You did well. Wait, what now? 4 friendlies approaching.
Allied fighters.
This is the Air Force Base 444 Squadron. What is your affiliation?
That a guard dog out here barking? This is your old friend, Cyclops 1.
Cyclops Squadron? What are you doing here?
I was tracking an enemy prototype. I wouldn't be surprised if that dumbass from your side was the one who downed it.
This is Base Commander McKinsey. I apologize on behalf of that asshole. He really screwed up. He didn't listen to my order to stand down. I'm certain he'll be punished for taking down the unidentified aircraft.
Give me a break.
Commander, if you would kindly accompany me to my base, we'll answer any questions you have there.
Actually, I'm grateful. Support was unreliable.
Respectfully, sir, I believe they got promise.
The order is simple.
Ordinarily, you'd get a warm welcome to our base, but the situation is complicated. That drone is the enemy's latest experimental craft. We wanted to collect data on its capabilities, but that's gone out the window now, hasn't it? To be honest, I didn't think it could be brought down by anything. Oh yeah, your commander has been transferred to a different post. He's probably headed to the front lines, where things are hottest. Well, he did stress his achievements. We need every edge we have. We're currently seeing where we can use you best. Stand by for further orders. Trigger, Count. We've received official confirmation about what we're supposed to do with you. The company commander has made it clear he'd like you both to officially join our squadron. This is an unprecedented move. Seems like you've got some people looking out for you. Still, I think it's because of how you've conducted yourselves. I believe you'll be an asset to us. Okay, it's time for your briefing. For a long time, our counteroffensive has been overpowered by the Erusian drone's auto. If a craft enters their airspace and doesn't respond to their IFF, drones automatically take off and move to intercept their target. However, we've discovered that the intercept system has a blind spot. We've acquired this valuable information by sending our other squadrons on dangerous missions to scout the whole area and initiate combat. Of all the pilots assigned to us, only 2 managed to survive the mission. If we don't act now, before the enemy can fill in the blind spot, those pilots will have sacrificed themselves for nothing. So, we've been ordered to carry out a long-range strategic strike. Operating separately from the main forces as the Long-Range Strategic Strike Group, we've been developing a strategy in secret. Cyclops Squadron and Strider Squadron will sortie deep into the Erusian territory and will be carrying out specialized long-range attack strategies. You will carve your way through the territory from the north to the capital of Farbanti, attacking important targets along the way. The first operations will involve striking the enemy's main naval force, the Njord Fleet. which is gathered in northern Usea. We've known for some time that there's a large supply base utilized by the enemy fleet in the waters around Snyder's Top. At present, the enemy fleet is concentrated there. Naturally, they intend to attack eastern Usea, where the Osean forces are stationed. If we can surprise the enemy with a long-range attack, we could potentially do devastating damage to them. Still, it's highly likely that their advanced fleet are prepared and have started to move, so combat with the enemy fleet is probably unavoidable. We've verified the existence of a large supply base in the sea, as well as a medium-sized one in a valley by an estuary. It's a wide operation area, and there are a number of places you can expect large-scale combat, so we've set up a return line for replenishing supplies. Use it proactively. Anytime you feel the need to stock up on ammo or make repairs to your craft, it's there. While aircraft and ammo can be replaced, the lives of our pilots cannot. We don't want any casualties out there. Remember that. The counterattack has begun. Brace yourselves.
Strider Squadron, aircraft prep complete. Sortie ASAP.
Your first mission is to refuel mid-air. I'll provide you with instructions, so follow my lead. 1,500 meters to tanker. 500 meters. You have permission to access the refueling tanker. 50 meters. Excellent work, Trigger. Refueling initiated. Maintain your current position.
Trigger, your call sign is Strider 1. You will be leading Strider Squadron. Count. You'll be Cyclops 2. You'll be under Cyclops 1.
Sorry, but I'm gonna eat while I work. My judgment goes fuzzy when I'm too hungry.
How can you talk about food? Trigger, how come you're number 1 and I'm stuck as number 2? Oh well, I guess I can let it slide for now.
And we're just supposed to follow you? I heard you're spectacular, Captain. At least with your last squadron.
I don't want you slowing us down out there.
Strider 1, head back to the return line if you need repairs or fuel. Aircraft need E2 in order to be effective. We have visual confirmation that the enemy fleet is clear to engage.
Let's go. Engaging.
Enemy Aegis vessel intercepting incoming missiles with their Sea Whiz. Counteract Sea Whiz on the low approach or use missiles outside intercept range.
All ships, prepare for anti-air combat. Swat any dumbass that flies near our fleet.
They're already firing. They think they can hit us.
Make a low approach or dive to avoid their fire when you engage.
CIWS, stay calm and take them down one at a time. We've lost 80% of our fleet. We can't
you anymore. Prepare the lifeboat. We should have had the strategic advantage. Just who are these guys?
Enemy aircraft is launched. Engage it. Target in gun range.
Fjord has heavy damage. Catapults are no longer working. We'll go down. We have to retreat.
Nice job out there. I guess the rumors we heard about you were true. Trigger, what are the marks on your plane? Three lines. Scratches?
I don't like them. They're like sin lines.
Both.
Nothing.
Enemy fleet has been neutralized. You guys just down some serious firepower.
Eh, it was a piece of cake.
It's nice to have some fresh talent we can count on.
We need time.
We're near the Valley platform.
Damn it. They caught us getting ready to deploy. Hurry it up.
Cyclops 2, stop fluttering about and stay glued to my ass.
Stop treating me like a newborn chick. I've shot down my fair share of enemies.
Chirp, 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 little chick. Just stick with your mother hen. You'll get back in the roost safe and sound.
We're supposed to smash up that whole thing?
That'd be a tall order. Just destroy the boats, aircraft, and aim right fleet.
Nah, let's do what the chick said. Uh-oh.
Roger.
Fox 2. Bullseye. Target has been destroyed.
Impressive.
Mass staff are destroyed.
I'll go with the structural reinforcements. They're small, but not impossible to hit.
I've sent the data. Make like Wiseman and serve up a sandwich.
Righto. Copy. Roger.
Loss of the platform was not anticipated. Without this base, we'll have to rethink our whole strategy.
Target hit.
Locked on!
Strider 3, warning, missile inbound.
Bandit in my sight. Locked on.
Fox 2. Enemy platform approach confirmed. We just put a unit between those bombs and that burger is well done.
Will we serve the sandwich?
I'm happy to eat both.
Whatever you say, man. We've already taken out half of the platform.
A third of the air defenses have been eliminated. Stay cool. Keep piling on the heat.
Stop. Any more damage to the base. You overwhelm them with our superior numbers.
Half the enemy's fleet is destroyed. Just keep hitting them, so there'll be less anti-aircraft fire to worry about.
Keep your eyes peeled, Trigger. You never know when that experimental squadron might show up.
Jaeger, he knows that better than anyone. He's one of the few with the skills to face Mr. X and lead to town.
That ain't funny.
Disengage from the mooring buoy. Shove off. Hurry! We can't afford to be targeted right now. We've lost 60% of our air defense weaponry. We can't hold out much longer. Call for help ASAP. Damn! Why can't that experimental squadron show up here? Might as well be prey to the heavens. They get everything shooting down itself.
Nice shot. Joint section destroyed.
The platform has lost most of its anti-air capabilities. Time to stick a fork in it.
All right.
Strider 1, target destroyed. We've put quite a dent in their naval power. Results are better than expected.
Don't let up. Knock them down for good.
Come on, that's enough, right? Let's get out of here.
One more, we'll wipe them all out.
Give me a break.
Platform has been destroyed. Didn't think it would go this well. Nice work, team.
Go easy on the praise. The helmets are tight enough already.
Man, how long have you been under this guy? Must be a pain.
Count, this mother hen plans to keep you alive for a long time, so get used to it. Missile! We have to evade!
What a pain in the ass.
It's no use. We lost all our air defenses.
One of the new recruits talks a lot. Swears a lot, too. That girl swears more than me.
It's not just the swearing either. She's got got quick fists, too.
It's launched.
I thought you'd say that.
What? We've lost the entire fleet? I'll need to inform headquarters to watch out for planes bearing that emblem.
Enemy has a radar lock on me.
We're approaching the marine platform.
All right, scramble.
Enemy fighters have just taken off from the platform. Eliminate those fighters with extreme prejudice before they can threaten the mission.
Look, we'll swat those flies down into the drink.
Trigger's one of the pilots who's been up against the demon in that experimental squadron. Chased him off solo, too, since the horde ran off. I was there myself. Wouldn't be here if it weren't for Trigger. You see what I'm getting at?
Yeah, well, I wish I'd been there too. Trigger's down!
Eat while I work. My judgment goes fuzzy when I'm too hungry.
How can you talk about food? Trigger, how come you're number 1 and I'm stuck as number 2? Oh well, I guess I can let it slide for now.
And we're just supposed to follow you? I heard you're spectacular, Captain. At least with your last squadron. I don't want you slowing us down out there.
Strider 1, head back to the return line if you need repairs or fuel. Aircrafts need E2 in order to be effective. We have visual confirmation of the enemy fleet. You're cleared to engage.
We'll go. Let's go.
Enemy Aegis vessel intercepting incoming missiles with their Sea Whiz. Counteract Sea Whiz with a low approach or use missiles outside intercept range.
All ships, prepare for anti-air combat. Swat any dumbass that flies near our fleet.
They're already firing. They think they can hit us.
Make a low approach or dive to avoid their fire when you move in.
CIWS, stay calm and take them down one at a time. We lost 80% of our fleet. We can't do any more. Grab the lifeboat. We should have had the strategic advantage. Just who are these guys?
Enemy aircraft is launched. Engage it.
Trigger, what are the marks on your plane? Enemy has a lock on 3 lines. Scratches?
I don't like them. They're like sin lines.
What are those?
Nothing.
Strider 1, anti-ship missile away. Enemy fleet has been neutralized. You guys just down some serious firepower.
It was a piece of cake.
It's nice to have some fresh talent we can count on.
Half of us are resupplying. We need time.
We're near the Valley platform.
Damn it! They caught us getting ready to deploy. Hurry it up!
Cyclops 2, stop fluttering about. Stay glued to my ass.
Stop treating me like a poor chick. I've shot down my fair share of enemies.
Chirp, 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 little chick. Just stick with your mother hen and you'll get back to the roost safe and sound.
We're supposed to smash up that whole thing?
That'd be a tall order. Just destroy the boats, aircraft, and AA weaponry.
Nah, let's do what the chick said. Enemy's got a lock. Uh-oh.
Roger.
Bullseye! Target has been destroyed.
Impressive.
Mass Stamper destroyed.
I'll wait for the structural reinforcements. They're small, but not impossible to hit.
I've sent the data. Make like Wiseman and serve up a sandwich.
Righto. Copy. Roger.
Loss of a platform was not anticipated. Without this base, we'll have to rethink our whole strategy.
Target acquired.
Bandit has a lock on me.
Missile launched.
Gotcha, pal.
Dodge that missile.
Break.
Platform perch confirmed. We just put the meat in between those buns and that burger is well done.
Sir, sandwich?
I'm happy to eat both.
Whatever you say, man.
Platform perch confirmed.
We've lost 30% of the platform. Get your act together. Can't afford to take any more damage.
A third of the air defenses have been eliminated. Stay cool. Keep piling on the heat.
Stop. Any more damage to the base. Overwhelm them with our superior numbers. We've already taken out half of the platform. Keep your eyes peeled, Trigger. You never know when the next take down yourself.
Enemy got away.
The platform has been destroyed. Didn't think it would go this well. Nice work, team.
Go easy on the praise. The helmets are tight enough already.
Man, how long you been under this guy? Must be a pain.
Count, this mother hen plans to keep you alive for a long time, so get used to it.
What a pain in the ass.
Strider 1, target destroyed. We put quite a dent in their naval power. The results are better than expected.
We still have more time. Don't let up. Knock them down for good.
Come on, that's enough, right? Let's get out of here.
One more, we'll wipe them all out.
Give me a break.
It's no use. We've lost all our air defenses.
One of the new recruits talks a lot. Swears a lot, too. That girl swears more than me.
It's not just the swearing either. She's got quick fists, too.
Target obliterated.
I thought you'd say that.
On special weapons.
What? We've lost the entire fleet? I'll need to inform headquarters to watch out for planes bearing that emblem.
We're approaching the marine platform.
All right, scramble.
Enemy fighters have just taken off from the platform. Eliminate these fighters with extreme prejudice before they can threaten the mission.
We'll go. We'll swat those flies down into the drink.
Trigger's one of the pilots who's been up against the demon in that experimental squadron. Chased him off solo, too, since the war ran off. I was there myself. Wouldn't be here if it weren't for Trigger. You see what I'm getting at?
Yeah, well, I wish I'd been there, too.
If you were one of those escorts that flew off, you should watch your back.
Enemy behind you. Heads up.
Locked on, Bandit.
Evading!
Target down and out. Locked on. Go down.
We're closing. Evading. I can't evade lock. Bandit in my sight. Locked on.
Hostile has a lock.
Hostile vessel destroyed.
Locked on. Lights out.
Strider 1, target acquired.
I
Not good.
Pursuing enemy.
The platform has been destroyed. Be careful not to get caught up in the collapse.
Holy hell. Is that for real?
Shake off that missile.
Platform successfully purged.
Attacking.
Just a bit more and that platform is going down. I call dibs on the final shot.
It looks like we've taken out a third of the enemy fighters, and it's mostly thanks to Strider 1.
That's half of their operational ships. Keep at it, everyone.
Can't afford to lose this base. On the enemy's tail. Enemy on my 6.
Target is hit.
Pursuing enemy.
Hostile has a lock. Target obliterated.
Breaking through escape lock.
Cyclops 2, missile inbound.
On my target.
Destruction of marine platform confirmed. Good job.
Man on your 6.
Yes, it's confirmed that it's been destroyed. Target my support sections.
Target locked.
Well done. That takes care of both of the platforms. Best of all, we've taken 0 losses. Stay alive, people.
Enemy's got a lock.
Which is why I've taken a liberty ordering dinner for you guys from a nice Italian restaurant at the base.
That missile was a direct hit to our bridge. All of our ships are crippled.
Lock on. Good night.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Strider 1, hostile gunning for you.
Break. Bandit invaded attack. Trying again.
Bandit is firing.
They have a lock on me.
Special delivery.
Bandit on fire. Mark 2. Enemy missile detected.
Target hit.
Hit. Target still alive.
Missile evaded. 3 minutes remaining.
Fire strike. Evading.
Target is in range of guns.
Enemy on your tail. Watch it.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Locked on.
I'm on his rear.
We got a lock.
They evaded. Continuing attack. Surprise! Rock 2.
Bandit on your 6.
Bandit on your 6.
Missile hit.
Bandit is clear. Lock on.
In your 10, Trigger.
Say goodbye.
My plane is icing up.
Enemy is fled. Break! Break!
Missile away.
Enemy on your tail! Watch it! I can't stop it. Abandoned aircraft!
2 minutes remaining.
Getting out wrong. Breaking!
Missile inbound. Evade.
Special delivery.
I'm taking damage, but I'm good to go.
Shaking off enemy rocket.
Missile hit.
Don't you sneak up.
Bandit in my sight. Lock on. Lock 2. Missile! Evading!
Lock on. Good night.
Time for a quick hit and run.
Locked. Pursuing enemy. In position behind Bandit.
Strider 1, missile closing. Evade.
Hostile has a lock.
1 minute remaining.
That only scratched me up. Continuing with combat.
Locked on bandit.
Friendly aircraft lost! Breaking hostile lock.
Cyclops 1, check your 6.
Behind target. Attacking. Missed.
You're out of missiles.
Missile.
Mark 2!
Missile. Missile.
God!
Attention all aircraft. Operation complete. The enemy won't recover from this one. You did great out there. I think tonight's the night we finally open that bottle.
I think I understand the new boss's style. Our other newcomer is a unique character. The old squad was bad, and I guess it's no different here. I could really perform, if only I had some partners I could trust.
No need to worry. I got your back. Relax and do your thing.
Stall warning.
Give me a break.
Sorry, but I'm gonna eat while I work. My judgment goes fuzzy when I'm too hungry.
How can you talk about food? Trigger, how come you're number 1 and I'm stuck as number 2? Oh well, I guess I can let it slide for now.
And we're just supposed to follow you. I heard you're spectacular, Captain. At least with your last squadron.
The mission was a success. You did more to hobble the enemy's sea power than we first expected. Outstanding work. This should free up our allies who have been bogged down on the East Coast. In addition, this success allows us to finally move on and initiate the operation to shoot down the Arsenal bird. We have a long road ahead of us. Get some rest while you can. Our counteroffensive has changed the course of the war. However, the western part of the continent and the area around the space elevator still remain under Erusian control. As you all know, this is because they have those damn Arsenal birds controlling the skies around the lighthouse. So, we're going to use Stonehenge for a long-range attack against the Arsenal bird. In addition to helping to destroy the asteroid, Stonehenge was also utilized by the Erusian forces as a weapon in the Continental War. However, the majority of the artillery is out of action after an air raid by the independent state Allied forces. When that happened, the main base was being repaired from the damage caused by the asteroid, so it managed to escape the bombardment. The Osean Army continued the repairs in secret and managed to reactivate its base systems. Once preparations are complete, we will be able to fire again. However, the officer in charge has yet to confirm whether it can be fired more than once. In other words, it is looking like we may have only one chance to be able to bring down one of those invulnerable Arsenal birds. We're going all in on this one plan. The Erusian forces have detected our movements and are marching on Stonehenge. The Arsenal bird is closing in, but if our operation goes as planned, we should be able to shoot it down before it reaches the operation area. We've set up strong points we call menhirs around Stonehenge. Provide them with air support, while keeping air superiority. Our mission is to protect Stonehenge until it can shoot down that monster bird. If we can shoot down even just one Arsenal bird, it will significantly reduce the scale of the enemy's air defense network. Stonehenge is our only way of bringing down an Arsenal bird. Missing is a luxury we cannot afford.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
Attention, all defensive and air support teams. In order to get up and running, what I need most from you is time. As long as you can provide me that, my program will bring down the Arsenal bird.
That was Major Deanna McConey. I'm Warrant Officer Lehman, a specialist. We're now commencing the operation to destroy the Arsenal bird.
It's gonna be a long fight. Don't waste any ammo.
So that's Stonehenge, huh? It's bigger than I imagined. Uglier, too.
Look at that mess of cables. They're using generator trucks to run it.
Missile.
Are we sure that thing's even gonna fire? Seriously, I mean, how old is it?
If it doesn't, then our luck is run dry. I'd get praying if I were you.
Well, if it works, it'll bring down even an Arsenal bird. Big if. And it'd have to hit.
Missile. Missile.
Maggior 6, enemy tank to the head. Located an enemy tank. Lancaster, requesting close air support.
Maggior 6, request for air support confirmed. Help is on the way.
Listen up. Our job is to defend here. That's all, you got it? This should be easy. Go on your paycheck. This is Men here 6. The enemy ground forces have been eliminated. Much obliged for the air support. All right, guys. This time you get a whole 45 seconds. Grab some chow or something.
Missile. Missile.
This is Men here 5. We managed to drive off about half of the enemy ground troops. That ought to show them.
That's half of Men here 5's aerial problems. One is more than enough. They're all threats.
Powering main system. Code blue. Skipping sequences 47 to 97.
Activating. You just need one shot.
This is Men here 7. We've linked up with ground and air support and are ready to drive the enemy back.
That Arsenal bird will be cooked. Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing.
Bombers, bearing 190. Stonehenge won't survive a bomb run. You have to stop them. All enemies attacking Men here 5 have been eliminated. Good job.
We've only got 60% green. We've got 30% yellow, 10% is red.
Well, it has been sitting here rusting away for the past 20 years. I'd say a few glitches are to be expected. Hurry and verify the reds and yellows.
Roger.
Hostile bomber destroyed. Nice work. Keep Stonehenge safe for us.
Defending Stonehenge.
This is Glitter. Target acquired. It's right with the blinking 17.
This is Men here 7. We are getting overrun. We need reinforcements.
Men here 7 is hot. Let's go give him some help.
Bring them down one at a time.
Target destroyed.
Men here 7 here. Enemy aircraft approaching. They're gonna clean this place out. If we don't get air support, we're dead. Try this.
Strider Squadron, you get lost. Head towards trigger.
Power level is 40%. 42%. Come on, damn it!
Come on, baby. Be good. We need you.
Oh, baby, we're saved! Whoever is flying the plane with 3 lines, I'm buying you a beer later.
More hostiles advancing towards Men here 6. Ground forces haven't noticed yet.
Let's take out the enemy while our friends are still on their feet.
I'll take him out.
Strider 1, keep an eye on Strider Squadron.
Missile.
Make sure everyone gets back alive.
This is Men here 7. Enemy reinforcements. They're attacking in waves.
Hell, they're supposed to be the ones on the offensive. How did they get us on the road?
We've wiped out half of them. Keep it up!
Taking out a reinforcement.
New hostiles bearing 210. Number unknown.
More hostiles. Fantastic. My score's just gonna keep climbing.
Never learn, will you? Watch out for
This is
anti-aircraft.
Men here 6. That's the last of the enemy reinforcements. I gave my men a 15-minute vacation. Sorry, I need a short break to myself.
Missile.
Other things working on my lost plans. I'll be back before lunch.
What did you say?
Try to think like the android. You should know what their next action is.
We've successfully defended Mid-Tier 7. Good work, everyone. Avoid friendly fire. It's the LRSSG. Without them, we probably would have been the ones in trouble.
I never thought I'd see numbers like this. Guess that's how you know it's important. Looks like we're helping shape history here.
More bombers. They're high. Altitude 8,000. Bearing 150.
The enemy's going all out, too.
This is Men-Year 5. We've engaged the enemy reinforcement. We're ready to take it to them.
It's like goddamn whack-a-mole out here. I'm already exhausted.
Grit your teeth and fly. Remember that the fate of the whole war depends on this mission.
Railgun power supply is... Damn it. Numbers aren't going up.
Bypass through the auxiliary condenser.
Come on, damn it!
I've got guns pointed at my back.
We've already thrown everything we've got at Stonehenge. What's it gonna take? We're struggling, so are they.
That should take care of the reinforcements facing Men-Year 5. Good going.
Missile.
Visual on target. Prepare for bombing run.
Take out all bombers.
I got the guard. We can see the smoke from here. Did you get those bombers?
Yeah, and single-handedly.
Missile!
The bird with the 3 lines. It's gotta be him.
The enemy has a lock on me.
Target is hit.
Fox 2! Bandit on your tail!
I didn't think fighters were capable of maneuvering like that. They must be the LRSSG. I shut that stupid alarm clock. It's time to bomb Stonehenge. Get back to the Stonehenge. Try to run splash the bandit.
Missile.
Fox 2.
This one's all mine.
He dodged it!
Target hit.
Their reinforcements have air support.
The enemy just keeps coming. Just go where support was requested.
Cyclops Squadron, understood.
Strider 4, Fox 2.
Hostile confirmed destroyed.
They don't have a chance against those two. It doesn't matter how many they throw at them. This is Clipper. Mission accomplished. Looks like I made it in time. But that damn OC Army. Why do they have to go and use civilians as their survey techs? I've had to take them out.
More guests. Bombers and their escorts. Bearing 170.
Shit. I'm gonna go smack them down, but those boys below are hanging on by a thread. One of you choose.
Missile.
Power level is at 80%. You think we should take our shot? Cyclops.
Patience! Don't want to waste everyone's hard work. Let's wait till 100.
I guess you're right. Give the fire control system one last check while we're waiting.
Roger. We got a bandit on lock.
Strider 1. Missile launched.
Strider 1 crashed.
Attention, all defensive and air support teams. In order To get up and running, what I need most from you is time. As long as you can provide me that, my program will bring down the Arsenal bird.
That was Major Deanna McConey. I'm Warrant Officer Lehman, a specialist. We're now commencing the operation to destroy the Arsenal bird.
It's gonna be a long fight. Don't waste any ammo.
So that's Stonehenge, huh? It's bigger than I imagined. Uglier, too.
Look at that mess of cables. They're using generator trucks to run it.
Are we sure that thing's even gonna fire? Seriously, how long is it?
If it doesn't, then our luck is run dry. I'd get praying if I were you.
Well, if it works, it'll bring down even an Arsenal bird. Big if. And it'd have to hit.
Maggior 6, enemy tank to the head. Located an enemy tank. Longcaster, requesting close air support.
Maggior 6, request for air support confirmed. Help is on the way.
Listen up. Our job is to defend here. That's all. You got it? This should be easy. Go on your paycheck. This is Men here 6. The enemy ground forces have been eliminated. Much obliged for the air support. All right, guys. This time you get a whole 45 seconds. Grab some chow or something. This is Men here 5. We managed to drive off about half of the enemy ground troops. That ought to show them.
That's half of Maggior 5's aerial problems. One is more than enough. Clear all threats.
The guy on the ground is shooting at me.
All enemies attacking Maggior 5 have been eliminated. Good job.
Powering main system. Code boot. Skipping sequences 47 to 97.
Activating. We just need one shot.
Strider 1, keep an eye on
This
Strider
is Men here 7. We've linked up with ground and air support and are ready to drive the enemy back.
Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing.
Bombers, bearing 190. Stonehenge won't survive a bomb run. You have to stop them. Keep your eyes glued to the ground. Destroy those closest to our allies first. Hostile bomber destroyed. Nice work. Keep Stonehenge safe for us.
We've only got 60% green. We've got 30% yellow. 10% is red.
Well, it has been sitting here rusting away for the past 20 years. I'd say a few glitches are to be expected. Hurry and verify the reds and yellows.
Roger. This is Glenn. Target acquired. It's right where the briefing said it'd be. This is Men here 7. We are getting overrun. We need reinforcements.
Men here 7 is hot. Let's go give him some help.
Handle your defenses. Men here 7 here. Enemy aircraft approaching. They're gonna clean this place out. We don't get air support, we're dead.
Power level is 40%. 42%. Come on, damn it!
Come on, baby. Be good. We need you.
Hostiles advancing towards Men here 6. Ground forces haven't noticed yet.
Let's take out the enemy while our friends are still on their feet.
Oh, baby, we're saved! Whoever is flying the plane with 3 lines, I'm buying you a beer later.
There's still a ton of AA weaponry on the ground as well. Keep your eyes open.
This is Men here 7. Enemy reinforcements. They're attacking in waves.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you. Tank is destroyed.
Stay out of our line of sight. Here's the rebel line.
Get us on the rope!
We wiped out half of them. Keep it up!
New hostiles bearing 210. Number unknown.
One shot from Stonehenge. More hostiles. Fantastic. My score's just gonna keep climbing.
You'll never learn, will you?
Missile away.
There's no way we're letting them. This is Men here 6. That's the last of the enemy reinforcements.
We just have to hold on.
I gave my men a 15-minute vacation. Sorry, I need a short breather myself. I'll just be stitching on my lost limbs. Should be back before lunch.
Watch out for anti-aircraft.
What did you say?
We can't afford to lose anyone right now.
Our objective isn't wiping out the enemy forces. The offending still ahead.
There's some green lights up there.
More bombers. They're high. Altitude 8,000. Bearing 150.
The enemy's going all out, too.
Men here 5. We've engaged the enemy reinforcement. We're ready to take it to them.
It's like goddamn whack-a-mole out here. I'm already exhausted.
Grit your teeth and fly. Remember that the fate of the whole war depends on this mission.
Railgun power supply is taking out a reinforcement. Numbers aren't going up.
Bypass with the auxiliary condenser.
Come on, damn it!
We've successfully defended mid-tier 7. Good work, everyone. The LRSS without them, we probably would have been the one in trouble.
Visual on target. Prepare for bombing run.
Take out all bombers.
I got the cars.
I'm taking fire, but I can still fight.
Already thrown everything we've got at Stonehenge. What's it gonna take? We're struggling, and so are they.
Targets in machine gun range. Strider, Cyclops, intercept those bombers.
We can see the smoke from here. Can you get those bombers?
Yeah, and single-handedly.
Alert with the 3 lines. It's gotta be him. We have him. Firing.
That should take care of the reinforcements facing men here 5. Get going.
This is Glenn. I shut that unit for 1 o'clock. Time to bomb Stonehenge. Back to the Stonehenge.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
Fired. Initiating attack. Break!
Enemy has a lock.
Locked on!
I'm on its back.
I didn't think fighters were capable of maneuvering like that. They must be LRSST.
Enemy is locked on. Breaking. Check your six. You've got a bandit.
Their reinforcements have air support.
The enemy just keeps coming. Just go where support is requested.
Cyclops Squadron, understood.
Luca, over.
I got a trail in my sight.
Taking a look. Evading.
Locked on!
This is Glitter. Mission accomplished. Looks like it's easy time.
That's the way to do it.
That damn Russian army. I don't have to go and just do their sleeping tanks. I've had to take them out.
Hostile confirmed destroyed.
They don't have a chance against those 2. It doesn't matter how many they throw at them.
More guests. Bombers and their escorts. Bearing 170.
Shit. I wanna go smack them down, but those boys below are hanging on by a thread. You want to choose? Power level is at 80%. You think we should take our shot?
Patience. Don't want to waste everyone's hard work. Wait to 100.
I guess you're right. Take the fire control system one last check while we're waiting.
Roger.
Breaking for satellite. Locked on hostile.
Enemy rocket unit coming from the southwest. And helo-borne assault from the northeast. They're planning a direct assault on Stonehenge. Stop them.
Let's split up. Take whichever way you like.
All enemy bombers have been destroyed.
Almost there. This should all be over soon.
This is one ugly battle, but what a story for my kid.
Okay, the helo unit's all yours, Trigger. Lead the way and eliminate the enemy. Cyclops will take the rocket unit.
Roger that.
Hostile lock on you, Strider 1.
Missile.
Strider 1, missile.
Taking fire. Under attack.
Prepare to fire. They know we're here. Don't shoot them before they shoot us. How long till you're ready? Once we fire, that
on doing your job. They'll handle their job to protect us from the enemy outside.
Cyclops Squadron has eliminated the rocket unit. Keep it up.
Say goodbye.
Helo assault unit is down. If they had infiltrated Stonehenge, it would have been all over. Good work.
Missile.
This one's wide open.
This one's all mine.
Given my program, a lot of the time it means Stonehenge will be ready to fire shortly.
Stand by. I'm picking up something on my radar. The signal is massive. It's the Arsenal bird.
I have visual. Arsenal bird confirmed.
Here they come.
A swarm of UAVs is launching from the Arsenal bird. Keep them away from Stonehenge.
Closer the target, fewer the variables. How long till we can fire?
Firing at 60!
Hear that? Keep us safe till then.
Fire control system inspection complete. Radar error correction. Good to go.
Not responding. He's over in the survey vehicle. Cooling system active.
Confirm voltage.
Voltage stable. 30 seconds.
We have confirmation. Live projectile is loaded.
Power level is at 100%.
Everything triple check. 15 seconds.
Frame control?
All green.
Initiate final countdown.
Understood. Commencing final countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, stop the countdown. Lost the target.
Starting to shut down.
Gone? The stupid thing is flying in the open.
The survey data isn't updating. No response from our spotter.
Survey vehicle down.
Those vehicles were Stonehenge's eyes. Without those, I'm sorry.
Don't give up yet, Major. We still have sensors. Our eyes. The oldest sensors in the book. What are you scheming?
Too unreliable.
Not bad.
That's something.
Impossible. We routing circuit. We can't do any more. Half the battery containers are out. Carry out our mission.
Come on, damn it! Attention, all personnel! We have a change in the mission. We will now be using direct fire to shoot down the Arsenal bird. Listen, attack the central propellers. If you can destroy them, the Arsenal bird will slow down.
Strider 1, Cyclops 1. Air up and attack that propeller. Everyone else, defend Stonehenge from the UAVs.
Wilco. Jaeger, you take the lead.
It's readying its APS.
I'm going. The propellers are too much for Trigger alone.
Do your friggin' job!
Next hit on the Arsenal bird.
Cal, we need someone who can take down those UAVs. It's up to you.
Trigger, do not ignore this.
Unbelievable. Stonehenge came with honest to goodness range tables? What was that curious?
They knew what they were doing.
This whole operation is crazy. Well, only a total madman could bring down the Arsenal bird.
Alright, that takes care of the propellers. Arsenal bird is slowing down.
Attention, all personnel! We have a change in the mission. We will now be using direct fire to shoot down the Arsenal bird. Listen, attack the central propellers. If you can destroy them, the Arsenal bird will slow down.
Strider 1, Cyclops 1. Pair up and attack that propeller. Everyone else, defend Stonehenge from the UAVs.
Jaegers, you take the lead.
Ready against APS.
I'm going. This intelligence too much for Trigger alone.
Rebound. Do your friggin' job!
Yeah, we need someone who can take down those UAVs. It's up to you.
Trigger, do not require this.
Alright, that takes care of the propellers. Arsenal bird is slowing down.
I think the thing was well placed, Trigger.
Unbelievable. Stonehenge came with honest-to-goodness range tables? Well, isn't that curious?
Guess they knew what they were doing.
This whole operation is crazy. Well, only a total madman could bring down the Arsenal bird.
Give us the UTM coordinates under the Arsenal bird, and we'll calculate the range. And I need you to be exact.
Cyclops 3 missile incoming. Look out!
I've been hit. I have to eject.
Forecast, send a request for rescue. Conditions look clear. Expect some injuries.
Give me a second. It's been a while since I've used something this archaic. Does the angle on this table account for wind and Coriolis force?
I can see the OC flag from here. Not much wind. Rest is just instinct.
Cyclops 4 has been hit. Are you alright?
I'm fine. We can't lose any more allies.
Knock that off. Push yourself too hard and you're dead. Get back to base.
We'll go over.
Power level is at 100%.
Good on, Bart. Stonehenge, shoot.
Understood. Begin final countdown. 10, 9, 8.
Strider 1 is down.
Attention, all personnel! We have a change in the mission. We will now be using direct fire to shoot down the Arsenal bird. Listen, attack the central propellers. If you can destroy them, the Arsenal bird will slow down.
Strider 1, Cyclops 1. Pair up and attack that propeller. Everyone else, defend Stonehenge from the UAVs.
Wilco. Jaeger, you take the lead.
Next hit on the Arsenal bird's central propeller. It's ready against APS. The central propeller has been disabled. He's gasping for air now. Just losing lift.
I'm going. Propellers are too much for Trigger alone.
Damn rebound. Do your friggin' job!
Count, we need someone who can take down those UAVs. It's up to you.
Trigger, do not require this.
Alright, that takes care of the propellers. Arsenal bird is slowing down.
I knew my fate was well placed, Trigger.
Arsenal bird is
Unbelievable. Stonehenge came with honest-to-goodness range tables? Well, isn't that curious?
Guess they knew what they were doing.
This whole operation is crazy. Well, only a total madman could bring down the Arsenal bird.
Give us the UTM coordinates under the Arsenal bird, and we'll calculate the range. And I need you to be exact.
Cyclops 3 missile incoming. Look out!
I've been hit. I have to eject.
Broadcaster, send a request for rescue. Conditions look clear. Expect some injuries.
Give me a second. It's been a while since I've used something this archaic. Does the angle on this table account for wind and Coriolis force?
I can see the OC flag from here. Not much wind. Rest is just instinct.
level is at 100%.
We've done our part. Still pitch. Shoot.
Understood. Begin final countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Adjusting angle.
3, 2, 1. Fire! Hit, damn it!
Is it really over now?
Reporting mission success. Lehman, this victory belongs to you. That was a good lesson on the importance of manual control.
Today's MVPs are the LRSSG.
I'll say, especially those two lead birds. They're the Ocean big shots. We can win if we follow them. The Ocean big shots?
You mean the Ocean big shot?
Looks like we're on the offensive now. The enemy's defensive range dropped along with that arsenal bird.
That just means more pie for us.
Are we gonna eat the whole thing?
The brass is always hungry for more. They've got a bottomless appetite.
Pull up.
But enough about that. Get some rest now before the counterattack.
Pull up. Caution. Pull up.
Yeah, we got our hands dirty for nothing. The guys were babbling about a three-line marking. Look into that for me.
Attention, all defense.
The mission succeeded, but at a great cost. This victory marks a strategic turning point. The enemy has only one arsenal bird left, and the defensive grid around the space elevator has been decimated. We can expect a counteroffensive by Ocean forces everywhere.
I was born downtown, in our capital. When I recall my homeland, my thoughts are filled with the sights and sounds of the city. But home means something different to each and every one of us. Therefore, I've decided to visit every place where our citizens call home. The Kingdom of Erusia is the land of diversity. Each region has its own unique and special culture.
The destruction of one of their arsenal birds has significantly reduced the scale of Erusia's air defense network. Ocean forces have moved into the areas where we gained air superiority and freed over half of the Eusian continent. However, Erusia is feeling the pressure and is reacting by attempting to activate the ballistic missile base in the suburbs of Sierra Plata. For the past 72 hours, they've put the resources and people into action and have already entered the final stages of a launch. The missile silo is deep underground. To destroy it, we'll need a bomber to drop a huge deep penetration bomb in a precise place. Unfortunately, that airspace is thick with clouds at the moment, so it'll be difficult for a bomber to hit the target accurately. Normally, we'd wait for the weather to clear, but with the situation being what it is, we don't have that option. So, we will be the bomber's eyes and find the missile silo. You'll all be equipped with targeting pods and set of special weapons. we need you to fly at low altitude, visually identify which silo they're activating, then acquire it with your targeting pod. Once you press the firing switch, the bombers will drop their payload based on the location data provided by the targeting pod. You will need to keep the silo in the center of your sight until the bomb hits its target, or else it will miss entirely. It takes a high level of airmanship to properly guide these bombs to their targets while flying in place. Naturally, we assume the enemy has positioned anti-air artillery and aircraft in the area of operations, so stay alert. Additionally, we suffered human and material losses in the last battle. The Cyclops Squadron will sit this one out. Trigger, it's up to you to make this work with just Strider Squadron.
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP. Only has 5 IRBM silos in total. Therefore, the enemy's made a number of fake silos to try and throw our bombers off the scent.
Did you say fake?
They're painted to look like the real thing from the sky. Can't tell the difference.
It's the wing of that LRSSG that brought down that arsenal bird. We've got the bombs. You do the terminal guidance.
In order to use the targeting pods, you'll need to change weapons first. Try to align the missile silo with the circle in the center of your HUD. When you're lined up, hit the firing switch and the bomb will drop. You're gonna need to keep the silo aligned until the bomb hits. Keep the targeting pod trained on that silo until the payload is delivered.
Bunker buster hit its mark. Time for fireworks.
Destruction of first missile silo confirmed.
The IRBM is aimed at the Ocean garrison. Soldiers' lives are at stake. We have no time.
They've completely lost it. You can bet on it.
Let's end this mess.
Dropping another bunker buster will take some time. Aim carefully. Missile silo destroyed. That makes 2. No launch signs yet.
might be able to pull this off. Let's keep it up and get the rest of these silos.
Picking up an enemy squadron. It must be the reinforcements they called in. They don't appear to be going after our bomber. Take them out if they interfere with our mission. Warning, enemy has a beat on you. The bomb is on its mark. The target is still standing.
Got ice on my wings.
Strider 1 has entered the clouds. Strider 1, don't ice up. Trigger, the bomb has been dropped.
Alright, now let's take out those remaining silos.
Missile silo destroyed.
Where do we look next? The sky feels open and free today. As a Cyclops, I felt like a bird in a cage. Once this mission's over, I guess we'll be back under the company commander's thumb again. What a pain in the ass.
Missile.
Target confirmed. Dropping the bomb now.
Missile.
That was a fake. No structures visible.
This is a serious mission. Was it Wiseman who gave Strider 2 account? A formation changes every mission. I'm sure he has a reason for it. I'll believe that when I see it. I'm just glad he won't be there to chew my ear off.
The targeting pod failed to guide the bomb to the target.
I don't know what these guys hope to accomplish, but happy to have them. Right on the money.
Hit. Target destroyed.
The fewer there are, the harder they are to find. Good luck.
We might make it. There's one silo left.
I'm like a wolf that's been let out of his leash. These guys won't know what hit him. I thought you were a bird from his cage.
All missile silos have been destroyed.
Wait, what the hell is that?
Alert! We've detected an IRBM launch. Confirmed signature on our radar. Launch site is this dam.
Not from the... silos?
They certainly hit it well. We still have a chance. Shoot it down before it reaches critical altitude.
Senator clear. Lock on.
Strider 1, missile inbound.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Firm signature on our radar. Warning, we confirm another launch. Take it out.
Shaking off enemy lock.
New hostiles. All aircraft confirmed. Additional launch confirmed.
Incoming.
Hostile lock on you, Strider 1. Yes, target still active.
Bandit acquired. On to standard task.
Hostile has a lock.
I'm straight. Get ready.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
There's an enemy on your tail.
Missile. Missile.
The target will soon reach critical altitude. All of the missiles have been destroyed.
I was gutting it pretty close. I was starting to get a little nervous.
You're telling me you had us sweating up here, and there wasn't even anything we could do about it. Glad we were partnered with you on this operation.
That went about as expected. Be sure to include in the report how much ass I kicked while off the company commander's leash. Roger that, and I'll be sure to include all the crap you said about Wiseman, too.
Erusea only has 5 IRBM silos in total.
We have successfully prevented an enemy ballistic missile attack. Strider Squadron, you did very well without your unit commander. We are now preparing for the final stage of our long-range operation, seizing the capital. With the loss of an arsenal bird, followed by the destruction of their ballistic missile base, Erusea is running out of ways to counter. This is a great opportunity for the Osean army to bolster our power to eventually take down the Erusian capital of Farbanti. The special long-range strategy is entering its final phase. Our objective is to attack and capture the Erusian Air Force Base in Cape Rainy in northern Erusia. This important base is at the forefront of our strategy to establish control of Farbanti. Under the cover of night, our plan is that all squadrons will invade from the valley to the south and mount an air assault on the area. The enemy's observation field has eyes on the skies above the valley, so your altitude will need to be restricted. If you go over a certain altitude, the enemy could spot you, ending the mission in failure. Keep that in mind. Once you arrive, you are to take out the enemy's air defense forces as soon as possible and prepare for the support squadrons. When the air defense forces are neutralized, the helicopter squadron should arrive carrying Marines. The plan is to take control of the base. Getting through the valley is only half the job.